TLS rocking and rolling. You know, I'm going through these old email addresses, this old email stuff.
Right.
And, you know, I sent a message that up to these people.
Right.
And this was like years ago. I think it was like back in 2008.
Right.
Close to the end of 2008. And I kept my eyes on this website, on the website.
Right.
Or the web domain, which was 1019foxfm.com.
Right.
Because for those of you who don't know, a couple of years ago, there was a guy named Norman Bell.
Oh, God.
He is the Antichrist of Internet radio. If you ever get a chance to go to the Winamp forums, or the Shoutcast forums, this guy was just basically took over a bunch of crap.
Right.
He went in and started convincing people that he can create the ultimate site and ultimate things here and ultimate things there, and he joined up on Webcaster U. Now, years ago, we used to have a little forum called Webcaster U, or Webcaster Universe, or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And, you know, this guy contacts me out of the blue. And, you know, I should have done my research on the sorry son of a bitch a long time ago, but in June of 2007, we switched to them for our stream, and he practically gave me the package for free. And he told me, yeah, it was free.
Right.
And, you know, he set us up on the website, stream, license, everything. He wanted at least 40% of the sales of our station, which was practically pennies. Yeah, we are in radio. We are broke motherfuckers. So around August or September, he comes into our chat room and started spouting off racial crap to our staff, listeners, and more. I mean, we did a trace route back to him.
Right.
We finally didn't put up with it any further and went ahead and banned him off the server and out of the chat room. 5 minutes later, we are off the air, and a huge sign on our website said, "This show has been canceled." Our listeners stepped up and said we didn't do anything, and the fact we had chat logs and more, we tried confronting him. He wouldn't return our emails, phone calls, or anything. So, basically, we sent a message out, and this was years ago, and told people, please, God, for the love of anything, don't do any business with him. And, yeah, we are still strong, still going and everything else. But, yeah, he went to a chat. He gets sales. Good thing that out of this that we got away from that situation, and that's his course of action.
Yep.
And the main thing is that years ago, I went all over the place for trying to get our damn website back. We didn't know when this was going to happen, and quite frankly, apparently, and Jake knows who he is, the guy is a fucking douchebag, straight out.
Right.
So we lost the 1019foxfm.com domain a couple of years ago because of this jackass. I mean, I had to go all out to go get this damn thing back.
Right.
And I mean, I sent emails, I sent letters, I said, please let me have my domain back. What this motherfucker did was he took my URL, took the 1019foxfm.com URL, and sold it. He sold it to some spam, or, you know, where you go to a website and it has that list of whatever on it.
Yeah.
Well, I kept my eye on this thing, and I went above and beyond to get this damn the domain back. And I sent a message to these people, and I said, hello, we are wondering if your price for this domain is the same, or, I mean, we're going to be making purchases on domains and would like to set up a purchase for this URL as soon as February. And please let us know the cost. They were wanting us to spend $750 on our domain. Knowing good and damn well they're not going to sell that freaking domain. They're not going to sell it to anybody.
Right.
It's sat on their servers for the better half of 3 or 4 years. 3 years. And I'm sitting there going, we lost our domain for the last 3 years because that fucking son of a bitch decided to steal our domain.
Right.
And I believe Jake knows who we're talking about. But yeah, the same guy. You know, I can't think of all the people he threatened to sue and disgrace and never accomplished a bit of it. I mean, the old webcasteru.com site was sold off to an internet provider that has since defunct, and the domain has nearly expired. But, you know, it's just odd, you know?
Right.
And he was back on the prowl back in 2007. He's like, I listened to your streaming. Also wanted to let you know I work for a company that sells streaming for radio stations, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he is a fucking douche.
So, you know what we did? And we basically... Yeah, Jake heard a lot about him in the Radio Info and Radio Daddy forums, the main forums that we frequent all the time, because that's where we get our information stuff on radio, because there's a webcaster forum there, and there's also Radio Daddy, which you can sign up for free liners and whatnot. But anyways, he was listening one night to our show.
Oh no.
And basically, I said, you know what, Norm Bell? You are a sorry sack of shit. You took our license away. You took our show away. You took our station's website away. We're back on the air. We're back up stronger than ever. And there ain't a damn thing you can fucking do about it. So you know what I did? I decided to go above and beyond and contact my liner guy.
Oh, no.
Since his name is Norman, we decided to run a running gag that he loves cocks.
Norm loves cocks.
Exactly. And it was just basically, Norm loves cocks. He loves cocks. He's a douche, and he loves cocks. So, here's the running gag.
It's Norm. Let's see what Norm has to say today.
My special move is the reach around.
That's what we figured.
We call it homosexual.
We just call it Norm.
See? What do you expect on that? So if you ever in radio, internet radio, whatever, don't do business with him if he ever pops up out of the woodwork.
Is his website still up?
What?
The Ohio whatever? Or whatever his name is?
No.
Or wherever who's the company that he was through?
I have no clue. I just know that he was a douchebag. I just know he was a big-ass douchebag. And whatnot. So, anyway.
Norm. Let's see what Norm has to say today.
My special move is the reach around.
That's what we figured.
We call it homosexual.
We just call it Norm.